Hello everybody and welcome to Megan's Adventures. This episode is called Classical Indian Dance. In this episode, I will be traveling to Mumbai, India to talk to Professor Anne Wimbledon, an expert on classical Indian dance at the University of Mumbai, in particular about the history and structure of the Kathak dance. I will also attend a performance of Kathak dance held by a student dance organization at the University of Mumbai. Now on to my exploration of classical Indian dance.
Hello, nice to meet you, Professor Anne Wimbledon. Hello, nice to meet you, Megan.
Now I've come to ask you some questions about the history and structure of classical Indian dance of Kathak. Can you first talk about the history of Kathak dance?
First off, there are 8 classical Indian dances. Kathak in particular originated in northern India. That actual name Kathak is derived from the Sanskrit word katha, meaning story, and kathaka, which means he or she who tells a story or to do with stories. Therefore, with knowing the name, one can obviously inquire the dance was originally created for professional storytellers to perform. These performers were called Kathakas, who would recite or sing stories from epics and mythology and include some dance, which were passed down from generation to generation. In today's generation, there's pure and expressive Kathak dances that both deal with telling stories, but on different topics.
So now can you tell me more about the pure and expressive forms of Kathak
Pure
dance?
Kathak dance tends to follow a progression from slow to fast, ending with a dramatic climax. The short version of this dance is called the chukra, and the longer version is called the toda. There can also be a version that only consists of footwork. All compositions are performed so that the final step and beat of the composition sam, meaning sum, or first beat of the dance. Also, most compositions may have bowls. These can serve as mnemonics, or the beat, and recitation can also be an integral part. Expressive Kathak dance is an expressional performance style of pieces called bhav vatana, which means to show feeling. The setting of this dance is very intimate between the dancers and audience. The audience members can see the dancers' facial expressions. The dance starts with the thumrai being sung, and once the mood is set, the dancers who are sitting in a line will interpret lines of the thumrai with facial expressions and hand movements. The dance ends when the dancers cannot think of any more interpretations.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to me more about Kathak dance. I very much appreciate it.
You're very welcome. Stop by again anytime.
Now that we've learned all that, let's go see the show. Wow, wasn't that a great performance? Well, thank you for joining us on this episode of Megan's Adventures. We'll see you next time.